Okay, so I'm coming from a doctor's appointment this morning. Something very important to me. So while I was there, I asked the doctor quite a few questions concerning steroids and weight loss, because this is what I'm dealing with right now. I have been put on steroids, and I've been put on steroids 3 ways. I've been put on steroids, the prednisone, nasal drops, and also a nasal inhaler. So I'm getting plenty of steroids. I finished my dose of prednisone, and so that's why I'm really working hard in order to lose this weight that I have gained, because I noticed when I did start taking the prednisone, man, my cravings and everything were just so intense. I couldn't, it was very hard to control, very, very hard to control. And I did my best, but then it got the best of me. I started eating some things that I shouldn't have, because, the cravings were ravenous. They were ravenous. After I finished my dose, then I have a nasal spray that I have to take, and also an inhaler. So I'm trying to see what I can do to get this under control, because I just will not go back to having all that weight on me. And I shot up. I was on my journey to lose the weight that I had gained during the pandemic. I had gotten down, had lost just about everything. And then I got sick, ended up in the hospital, ended up on steroids, and my weight, like I said, it shot up an additional 12 pounds to what I was trying to lose. So I'm at this 241, 242. I shot all the way up to 243, but I'm just keep ranging between 239 to 242. Or 243, and that's all I'm losing is that same 5 pounds.
So if you look real close, you can see.
So I've got to find something to do. So I'm on my way home, and I'm going to work on this.
I had my major weight gain, and I went all the way up from 226 pounds all the way up to 239, and that was during my hospitalization, and also during the time that I was having medication changes and using my steroids. So steroids can really put you in for a big weight gain.
So this is another short grocery haul that I did just a little bit ago. I had to go and pick up a few things. I'm going to show you really quick what I got. I got some Good and Gather heavy whipping cream made with real cream ultra pasteurized. This is my first time trying this. I shopped at Target. I got some really good lemons. I'm going to make me, like I said, a sugar-free lemon meringue pie. Have my avocado. I have some Philadelphia cream cheese. Have some chocolate coconut bars. I haven't had those for a while, but I wanted to have something. There is some silk almond vanilla milk. I have that treat there, which is a Halo Top 270 calories per pint. Strawberry Halo Top ice cream. And I needed a juicer because I'm going to have to juice my my lemons for my lemon curd. So that's my quick grocery haul, and I'm going to move right along to what else I've done today. So I ended up having to get a small Hamilton Beach food processor. Mine that I had quit. So in order to make my cooking easier, it's always best to just have a food processor. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox my food processor that I ended up getting, because I had one and it ended up quitting
as I was making my bread. So this is my replacement, and this is a Hamilton Beach stack, and what does it say? Stack and snap food processor of 12 cup capacity. So this one is a little bit bigger than the one that I have, and it says that it has some versatile attachments and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and show you how this processor is made. Now, I was very surprised because I paid less for this processor than I did for my first one. This one was only $39.99, something, you know, close to that. And so I was very, very surprised. And of course, when I saw it, I got it. The regular price of the one that I had, I saw it in the store, it was $59.99. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this for you and show you my food processor that I just got. Now, I may just to go ahead and unbox it because I want to make some bread today. I decided that I do need some bread. I need to have that available for sandwiches, for any dish that I feel like I want some bread with, because I'd rather have bread available than not have any at all. Something available, something really readily available that I can get to. That way I will be more successful than being more of a failure. On top here is, I guess the first thing they have here is the instruction booklet. And this just tells about the food processor and what it is. And it says sharp blade, unpack carefully. This is the next thing that they have in there. And then they have this. So this is the blade. And it says to unpack it carefully. Okay. Here's this. And like I said, I'm gonna wash this up really good after I get it open, and I'm going to make some bread. I'm gonna test it out as soon as I can. Okay, so the next thing I'm pulling out here is this, and in this it has looks like a blade of some sort. Then here is the top. Okay, so this comes out like that. Alright, then this comes off. I have this here. Okay. And here is the base. Now, this looks almost I would say the same as, no, it is a little bit bigger than my other one that I have in the kitchen. Okay. Let me sit this down and let me pull the base of it out. Then I'm going to assemble everything up here. Okay, so this is the base. So this looks much bigger than the one that I have in the kitchen. So this is the base of it. Off, slice, shred, puree, knead, pulse to chop. And I am going to sit this right here. And I'm trying to put it together. The other one came out. So that will go. Next time I do an unboxing, I'll have a table available. I don't have my table available. That room is being used. So, this is what I have so far. And this is just two pieces. The base and then the top part. The container. Next, I'm going to take that. Now I'll take this. This is my food processor, and I'm going to make some bread in this, some rolls, the keto sweet rolls, and I'm going to make them as rolls and also as buns. So as far as talking to the doctor about being on steroids, I told him that I felt like I had a moon face. So he checked my face. He took he looked at a previous picture of me and then a picture of my face now to tell me if I did have a moon face. And to him, he said I did not have a moon face. I told him to myself, I felt like that my face had changed since I had taken the, what is that called? Since I had taken the prednisone. He did tell me that if I did stay on prednisone for a long time, that then yes, it would be very, very difficult and hard to lose weight. So the weight gain that I had, he had told me that I did have, I guess, a good sized dose of the prednisone, but it's not enough where it's going to make me have a hard time as far as losing weight. I can get this little bit of extra weight that I have off, and it should be, I guess, fairly easy to do. I've made an appointment with a nutritionist. However, my appointment isn't until July, but I do have an appointment with the nutritionist to help me with this problem. So since talking with my doctor, going to visit my doctor, it has made me more aware of the effects of steroids and how it can affect any diet that you are doing, how it can affect a person. So the doctor talked to me about some things about steroids and how they affect people. And then I've come home and I'm doing my research, and I've found out a lot of things as far as how steroids affect your body. And one thing that I found out that I found was really, amazing to me. I thought that steroids were what happened to you if you took steroids. I mean, what I thought was what happened to you if you took prednisone, then you automatically gain weight. And I found out it's a side effect of steroids. Steroids have many side effects. They have side effects on your indigestion. It has side effects that can give you heartburn. One of the side effects is that your cravings, it gives you horrendous cravings. Therefore, you end up gaining weight because you eat. The cravings are so forceful. That is one of the side effects of taking steroids. So I'm doing more research on this to find out a lot more. And I've changed my diet. I have went to total carbs instead of net carbs. I aim to eat my protein, and I eat protein that has fat in it. That helps a lot. And then I don't aim to eat carbs basically too much at all. So even though I'm doing total carbs, I still have been able to remain under my amount of total carbs since I have switched to doing total carbs. Now, when I first switched from net carbs to total carbs, I didn't hit the total carbs right away. It took me a few days, almost a week, to adjust, where I was able to do total carbs instead of net carbs and get my macros to come out where I ate enough protein, and then my fat was still low. So this is how I'm aiming to do the diet. I'm still taking steroids, but the doctor says the amount that I'm taking should not affect my cravings, my appetite, and things, because the dosage is low now. So, like I said, I'm still doing research, because since this is a medication that I will probably have to take occasionally, as far as the dose up, they call it, I would like to know the side effects. I'd like to know what it's used to treat. I mean, as far as, how it reacts in people's body, and why do so many people really
use steroids. I don't know if people still do, but I used to hear about a lot of steroid usage, especially among wrestlers and people who were athletes and pro athletes, that type of stuff. So I am doing my research, and as I find out different things, I'm going to post it, because I have looked for keto and trying to find out information as far as if you take steroids, what should you expect? And I wasn't really able to find too much of anything on YouTube or the internet. So I am doing research, and I'm going to let people know what happened to me and the side effects and how the steroids affected me while I was doing the keto diet, and what happened. So just to put a little bit more information out there about dieting and steroids and some things that actually happened and how I remedied the situation, or felt like I remedied the situation, because my scale has started moving in the right direction. I'm really happy of that. I'm down a total of, since starting this journey from that weight gain, I am down 5 pounds. 5 pounds, just 5 pounds again. But it's 5 pounds that's going to stay off, I hope. That's what I'm working for. And I have added in exercise, daily, not daily walking, but I want to say trying to get my steps in. My goal is 10,000 steps a day. I don't reach that goal every day. I used to be able to reach that goal every day, but I don't reach that goal every day anymore. So it's a goal that I focus on and that I strive to reach. So when I reach it and I go over, I'm very happy about that. So set goals for yourself, focus on those goals, and reach those goals. Like I say, I've switched my diet. I've switched my eating plan, basically. I'm not eating as much dairy. Decided to cut back on a lot of the dairy. I still have some dairy because I like to have gravies and different things like that. And really just, if I want something, I go ahead and eat it. At the age that I am now, I feel like if I want a piece of cake, a birthday party or something that I really want, I go ahead and I eat it. Yes, I do enjoy my life, but whenever I do something like that, it is not on a regular basis. And when I do it, I count it into my diet, and work it in where it's not going to be so detrimental to my diet. So these are things that you have to consider and that you have to do also. My husband keeps walking by here making faces and different things. That's why you see me looking off, waving and all that different stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have more information that I'm going to be putting out on steroids, how they affect you, especially if you're doing the keto diet, different things that you can do to get yourself back on track. Because for me, I found it really hard for me to get back on track after that big weight gain. Very, very hard for me to get back on track. Kind of hard for me to get past my cravings and different things. And it wasn't like I was eating things like a lot of different sweets and different things like that. But like how do I want to say, if I was craving these salted caramel cookies from, I believe it's Arby's. So I ate those cookies from Arby's. I'm trying to think of some other things that it was just different things that I wanted, and hey, I gave in to a lot of my cravings because it was so hard to control. But you can do it. Just stick and stay.
more or less think about it as stick and stay. And you can do it. You can get past those cravings. You can get back on track. I was so glad to start feeling, finally a couple of days ago, that, hey, I feel like, at first I felt like I'm just going to give up, because there's no way that I can keep fighting against this. And it seems like I'm just banging my head against a brick wall. I'm not making any progress. But when I got up and I weighed today, and I saw that my scale had went down, and it's been a total of 5 pounds again. I had lost it at the same 5 pounds I've been playing with, but this time, this 5 pounds is not coming back. I am 40 pounds away from my next goal again, and I am going to reach that goal this time. Encourage me. I need your encouragement. Encourage me, and I'm holding myself accountable by posting my journey, by posting changes that I make, how it's affecting me, because maybe what's happening to me is happening to someone else, and you have these same questions too, and you haven't asked them, or maybe it's something that you've been thinking about, and maybe I'll tap that memory up there and maybe give you a little information in the process. So this is Keto Granny saying, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and if you like these type of videos, or you find these type of videos helpful to you, please subscribe. If you have any comments, be sure and comment below any remarks, any videos or anything that you would like me to research for you, or to help you get answers to, or any information that you can give me that's going to help me also. So please like, share, comment. I want to make sure I say all of those things. I tend to have a tendency to not do that, but I do want you to subscribe. I do want you to comment, to like, give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down, just whatever you feel. But this is Keto Granny saying, give me encouragement and help me hold myself accountable. This is Keto Granny saying, talk to you later. Bye-bye.